Hello everyone and welcome back. We have returned. So, after asking a few different opinions on whether I should go for like the other side of this title, I have been told that while not completely how should I say it can add a bit to the story in a psychological way, like understanding references, links, and stuff, and the bigger scope of black space. But my understanding, it is not a necessity to enjoy the good ending that we got. So it is mostly for enjoyment of the gameplay and or the dream segments of the game. So with that said, I did enjoy the game and I want to understand more about that other side for the review aspect as well. So on that, I've decided that it is a interesting enough stuff to go and look into. So we are going to do a new game. Now, something I found out when doing a review, not doing a review, but doing my Does It Plays report is when I went to go and do some shenanigans. Basically, those saves I made on 4, 5, and 6 are corrupted. You cannot use those save slots. So I lost some of the progression I had on my playthrough. And because I don't want to lose the progression I had for my original playthrough, we're basically going to only be using 2 save slots for this. Now, because we have played through this before, obviously, and the fact that looking at a lot of the imagery and stuff with the information of what happened to Sunny, it'll be interesting to kind of compare some of this stuff. Like, it makes things like, remember that ridiculously large tree we had to fight? Well, we didn't have to fight it, but that we attempted a few times and then finally found a way to beat it. Well, like, you know, with the aspect of what happens and the what's actually wrong, like, it makes sense now what the fuck that tree even was. And I actually want to look at that tree again because I want to take a closer look to see if there's any, like, hints towards what happened. This sketchbook is still really one of the things that kind of confuse me still. Because, like, I don't get the stuff about the cat and blood. Like, there's clearly a really disturbing element with the blood and the cat imagery. Like, I don't really know whether that's supposed to be really concerning or not. You know, that page there on the left kind of makes me wonder if that's supposed to maybe have something to do with Humphrey, maybe. So you have the whole thing with the cake and that, and then there's the weird butler dude that was in the one dream. Yep. Just the same thing. So what happens if I try to leave without the knife? Yeah. Won't let me have the option to leave. Repressed thoughts. Now, for a good while, we're going to be kind of revisiting a good amount of content that we've always seen. So, like, a lot of this early part here, we're probably not going to hang too much on dialogue too much. Basically, unless we do something really new or something very interesting, we're probably not going to dwell too much. Always fucking fighting each other. And something one of my friends said is actually the dream path, actually these tentacles will actually have some context to them. So that'll be interesting, because they've been like everywhere. See, I assume the photo is supposed to be his sister. And that this is supposed to be a reference to the treehouse itself, because this space looks like the treehouse. Of course I can leave without them. See, I'm not really sure what the snakes are reference to, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the kids out here represent a lot of the crew that she has in her little gang in the real world. Candy. Ooh, smug. We're not gonna really take a look at the photo album. We've looked at that quite enough in the OG game, really. Or the OG playthrough, I mean. You got lots of opportunities to see both the dream and the non-dream ones. So essentially what we're going to be doing this playthrough is we're going to be rejecting reality. So if you remember, like way back in the beginning, we had the option to not answer the door, and that starts a completely separate path. So basically you don't want to interact with reality to do the other path. Apparently there's also a mixed path where you can do it partially and then reject it, and that gives you like a different kind of mix. But yeah, so like this one will retain info here, but it won't succeed in loading, and these two will always get erased after you shut down the game. So these will always become bad after you shut down the game. Technically, if you use them while the game's still open, they function from what I can figure out, so... Anywho. So, yeah, we have our playthrough there or that. So we're going to use the top two for this new one. Nope, we're being kidnapped. Not sure what boss is supposed to be a representation of, though. Who knew? We can't follow the rules. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this real quick and do the first fight. Two, one, go. I just want to see if he says something different. So why is his sister not being forced to play? Prosecuted. Prosecuted by who? Hero, actually. Who is Hero? Where the hell did they go? Oh wait, wait, Hero wasn't there a second ago. Still missing one. It's boss. Well, I'll show you boss only zone. Let's see where we start. Quicksand. Let's see. Don't really have a lot of options to do to him. I mean, you're away like Half-Life. What'd you do to me? You've done nothing! And you're basically dead now, Boyle. Cause I'm cool, bro. Punk. Okay. So... Oh, everyone got automatically healed. That's all good. Actually, did it equip or... Yeah, it did. Okay, now find them quickly. I know it was like something to give to them or something early on. Oh. Did I have that before? I can't remember if I had that. Keep my hand so colorful. So nobody had any quests right now, right? Hey Jack, how you doing? So let's see. Let's go ahead and get 4 candies. And let's buy some jacks. How you doing? We are going to do the more negative ending of this particular title today. It'll be a little while before we actually get to where that kind of stuff's gonna start happening. I mean, I'm doing alright, you know, I had my trip to Japan that I'm sure you probably heard on Laix's stream. And still getting a little bit over the jet lag from the trip over there, though. Anyway, let's see. Actually, I'm unangry. It's angry will make him hit harder. Oh, but 6 damage ain't even that much. But we got one progression to do, Now, I gotta remember to come back here for like free stat growth during the game. I don't know, I still don't know if those are kind of randomish or not. Just troll him to death. You know, I just noticed something. Let me see if I can... I have to get back to the main world map here. But now it's like Basil's not on the wallpaper, and I thought maybe it was because Boss Adder. That's something I actually learned about. Apparently, when we went in Humphrey, apparently Basil vanishes from the background thing because they're forgetting about her. There we go. So if I go back to default, yeah, there, now it shows up him. Ep. That's kind of interesting. That's like remembering that from the previous play. And we got a sad one. Yeah, we'll have more defense. Yeah, we need to start learning abilities so we can quickly take advantage of the emotion system. But since the dream path is supposed to be more focused on the dream world, hence more gameplay, and there's supposed to be some console exclusive content in that, so that'll be interesting to check out too. Hello. How are you doing? Get some level ups. It's been a little while since we played this too, so let's see. That one was remove one, which is a good thing to have when we want to ensure we're not getting stuff we don't want on our kills. We got fruit. So what's new in your guys' world today? How you been doing, Jack? Anything interesting going on other than just being good? I mean, like, I was gone for 2 weeks, so... What was the last thing I was doing when you saw me streaming? Let's see here. And then we should have the boss coming up here. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't recognize you, but there are some really old viewers I haven't seen in a long time, to be fair. And with how much time Twitch has changed, you never know, to be fair. You know, I have like a really old viewer on YouTube. I always wonder what happened to them, because the last time I talked to them, their grandma wasn't doing so well. Always wonder about them once in a while. Feel fair to reboot all my progress. Sad times. That's true, some people come and go with that. Wait for that big release. Yo, this stuff always hits hard. We got stab. It should be the one that when people are sad, it does, like, goes through the defense. Yeah, hero. Self-help, that, blah blah. But yeah, just for context for yourself, we have already went through this game on the good ending. We are going to be doing the pathway where we focus on the dream instead of what's actually going on in the story. Yep, that's what we're going to be using. I obviously been on YouTube longer. Twitch was something I started doing live streaming way later. I'd say it's been over a decade now since I've been on YouTube. We saw that coming. You stood in front of us. If Bull is used the right way, it can enhance the photo. Well, I definitely was around in the Stone Age of YouTube. Now, I didn't make content all the way into the Stone Age, but still, my channel, content-wise, is still pretty significantly old too. I remember back when you used to just get fucking struck for just posting gameplay. The Stone Age days. Oh my gosh, this is gameplay? You can't post this. But yeah, we're gonna be retrending some old model, and that's kind of why I'm not really going through dialogue properly, because we saw all this stuff already. And we got a long ways to go. I mean, the base storyline was like 4 hours, so like we got a lot of stuff to likely do once we actually start hitting the different content from the first playthrough, so... But yeah, I usually cover like RPGs and Bizarro games, usually. Oh, I gotta organize them, yeah. Oh. See, that's what happens when you're skipping all the dialogue. Even though it was at least Kel's fault. Prehistoric. 06? Like, you mean like that was like when you were born? Trying to say you're a youngin'? And there it is. The photo that started it all. And for a second, you saw the photo from the end of the game. I remember when they used to teach that being a planet. I hear scientists kind of regret that now. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta stab myself. Don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, all those memories I'm gonna be ignoring now. It's sad because it's all gone for what happened. We should be happy we had the experiences. Something. I remember when I was first playing this, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? It was foggy memories. No, you have to go down, Sonny. You have to. I wonder if there's like a chance of it like showing up there when you do that. Off to Sleepyland. Okay, maybe Sleepyland ain't happening. Oh, so that's Streamwaiters. So you can go to Streamwaiters and you can join in this and you can put units down. So like I can do battle plans. I usually just let people like be free, my brothers. But yeah, like basically people can join. They'll show their names on the side of my screen. I have that cut off in the live stream. To the right side, there would be a list of names of everyone who's in the fight. But you basically the captain gets to put one big unit down, and then everyone else can put I think it was like every 10 minutes, 10 or 5 minutes, everyone else can put a unit down. And then once the time was done, it starts the battle and they all move around and start fighting each other and stuff. We need food. Ah, that is a really long staircase all of a sudden. Well, I'm just saying, well, that's what it is. People can join it. We're just gonna slowly walk down. There's nothing weird or creepy going on here. Actually, we're just... Okay, we can't apparently turn around. We're too hungry. Hey, Dan. Don't we all? I could use a pizza. See, and you know, with the context of what happens at the end... It kind of makes sense why there's so many, like, hands. Because he views his hands as being horrible. Afraid. And see, the fact that its attack is shove. Let's calm down. Now here's something I want to see. He still acknowledges it, even before you would even know it was there. See, I'm really glad I noticed that in that one flashback that there was like... Or was it a dialogue box? I can't remember if it was a flashback or a dialogue box. Something alluded to like a closet or a door or something here, and it was like, what? But yeah, it's interesting, like, even before that happens, you can still actually acknowledge it there. It won't go in there either. He won't go anywhere. Really, like... I mean, is this like cold cooked steak, or... Because, I mean... It'd be one thing if you're warming up all the way fully cooked steak, but I mean, like, if this is like a raw steak, I mean, you're gonna need something way better than a fucking microwave to cook it properly, to be honest. So how you been doing, Dan? What's been up with thee while I was out in Japan land? Wow, there must have been some chemical X in that steak. Even the meal is blurry. That's kind of interesting. Also, you know, what's weird is when I came up here earlier, the door wasn't in the background, so... That was kind of weird. Well, they went dinner. I just got high at mom's with him. Anyway, can I just ignore it, or did I have to answer it? Back to the dream. And Dan must be doing something at work. Yep, there's the Hangman game now. I guess we could try completing that, Now it's off to a journey. Don't worry about Basil. We just want to dive deeper into the tree. But yeah, we can try and find all the letters. It's kind of interesting to actually progress in the game. You need, well, I mean, you know, considering everything that happens, it actually is kind of creepy, actually. We're gonna do the dream path. We are gonna ignore reality. We're not going to, you know, deal with our trauma or anything. We're just going to just live our dream. I mean, you love living dreams, don't you? I love dreams. We should all love dreams. The good kind. I mean, I really do like this game. It's probably something I'll definitely remember for a long time. Like, usually any game that makes me, like, literally cry is hard to not consider a really good game. No reward. Like, wanted, but fuck you, we don't want to actually give you anything for trying. Why would we want to try and reward you? What the fuck? Crazy. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else, but I feel like there was something I gave them at some point or something. Might have been later or something. For that one, nimble. And the meal only ever did like one thing way later in the game. Let's see, so we got plenty of those. Let's buy a few more jacks. I guess let's buy 2 juices so in case we need to. I think that'll be good. To the house real quick and get all that, and then we have to go look for him. See, I don't know what triggers the flowers dying, if it's game progression or game time. Again, that's something I'm kind of curious in. Well, you know, when you think about it, actually, near the end of the game, there was like a really long path kind of like this too, actually. I wonder if that maybe supposed to be kind of reference to that, maybe. Not a whole lot of games have done that. I really connected with, the kind of, like... So, you know, we'll be playing through this, and it's... In that, we're gonna obviously talk about... We're gonna talk about, like, things we notice and stuff talking about the plot there, because there's a lot of references to what happens in the storyline, for sure. Like, I want to go fight the big tree again, just because I want to see if there's anything else to it other than it just being a tree. Because, like, clearly I get why that is an enemy now, and like it didn't make sense back when we first played, but like now it does make sense why it's a thing. But like, I really connected with the Kyoto's issue of basically having self-hatred. I mean, obviously, for the reason they have the self-hatred, that's a different thing. But you know, I grew up with a lot of self-hatred problems and stuff, and like, I definitely can relate to the concept of fighting your own mind and hating yourself, kind of thing. So, like, the final fight in the true ending, like the fact that you're just dealing with these issues of trying to overcome like the problems the Kyoto has, like it kind of really connected to me. Beautiful physics. That's no, I can't say I cried for that kind of reason. Neo, I cried at the end of Neo as well. Like, Neo was really sad in for that. We're not gonna go into the spoilers of other games, obviously. The reason we're only doing that for this is because it's a continuation of the original playthrough, which, like I said, we're gonna obviously want to comment on things that relate to the true path, since, you know, we already done that. So, you know, if you're watching this, you know, it's sign up.